folks, and welcome to another episode of Technicational. I'm Peyton Wilmot, and today we're going to do the full review of the Samsung Gear 360 2017. I guess that's the way Samsung is going to tell you if it's a new product or not. Instead of putting Gear 362 or 3, they just put the year that it comes out, and if you're in the year, that means it's a new model. Smart. Yeah. So the Samsung Gear 360 2017, this is a follow-up to the Gear 360 that came out in 2016, but it never have 2016 on it, so it was just Samsung Gear 360, which was the first one. So we're going to look at it, see what is good, see what's not good, and compare it to the older model, and tell you if it's a buy, a definite buy, or you should just keep your money. Let's get right to it. So the first thing we're going to talk about is build quality, and I have to say Samsung always seem to impress me when they come out with a new product from their old ones. They always seem to make it smaller, more sleek, and a little bit more durable. So this year, which is 2017, I'm not gonna stop pointing out that the Gear 360 is definitely smaller than its predecessor, and it doesn't have the legs that you pull out. Nope, no legs to pull out. All you get is one unit that everything comes just standard. You do get a little rubber that you put at the bottom of the device to help it stand perfectly without wobbling, but you don't have a stand anymore that pulls out. Everything else about it, it's pretty similar. You still get two cameras to give you the 360 view. You get your menu button that also doubles as your Bluetooth pairing button. You have a power button that doubles as your back button for your menus. You have a record button that you can press to record, and that's it, really. Right here you have the slot for your memory card. And speaking of memory card, there's something that I have to tell you about. The same problem that the Gear 360 had last year is the same problem. Well, it's not really a problem, but yeah, the same thing to do with memory card. We'll get into that later. And this one though is charged by USB Type-C. The other one was mini USB. This one uses USB Type-C. So the charging time is better, but the battery life is almost the same. You get a little bit more out of this one, but pretty much the same. It's also much smaller and sleeker than the older model. It's easy to walk with and do your videos and your pictures. It is much easier to put in your pocket or walk with, and the pouch is pretty nice that you can walk with this all over the place without any problem, because it can hold in your hand or in your wallet or your bag or whatsoever. It's just pretty small. So because it functions just like the old one, I don't really going to spend any time going through all the menus and the features, but we'll just skim over it. You can video record with one camera or do a 360 video, which is a virtual reality video, or you can do one picture, use one camera, take a picture, or you can do a 360 picture, virtual reality picture as well. And it also does live streaming to Facebook and YouTube. So you can do a 360 video or a 360 picture and send it directly to YouTube or Facebook from your phone. Once you have a good data plan, and when I talk about good data plan over there in Jamaica, forget that shit. If you're on Wi-Fi, yeah. So while using this, it hasn't overheat once, and trust me, this summer hot in the backside, and it no give me that weird message that say, hey, I'm getting too hot, I have to shut down and you have to cool me down before I actually work again. I haven't gotten that message, and that's good. I have video up to 15 minutes and I don't see the message. My memory card is not really big, so I can't really video record over that, but yeah, I haven't gotten the message while videoing with the Gear 360 2017. Speaking of memory card, this device and the older one doesn't use any SD card that is lower than class 10. So if you plan to use this, and you can't use it without a memory card unless you're going to stream directly to YouTube or Facebook, you have to get yourself a class 10 memory card. Please remember this. You have to get yourself a class 10 memory card. This device cannot use anything less. If you put anything less in there, it'll start up, it'll look like it'll work, but once you press record and that data speed from transferring from this to the memory card, you're just gonna get an error. So when it comes to picture quality, because it's really a camera, so you have to talk about picture quality, it is exactly like the Gear 360 before this. It videos beautifully in the day and it does pictures beautifully in the day, but once it goes to low light settings or night photos or videos, the quality kind of depreciate a bit. Now, it's not ideal, I'm not going to lie to you, it's not ideal to video or take picture in the night, but it can. But the results are not satisfying enough to post on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube. So I would, advise against it. So my final thoughts on the Gear 360 2017 from Samsung. Now, how should I say this? You don't really have much options when it comes to 360 cameras in Jamaica. Most of them are not really out here, and it's really nice that you can get one right here from the Samsung store. But something you should know, this Gear 360 at this point in time, I can't get it to work on anything else except a Samsung phone. A matter of fact, a Samsung Galaxy S7. It probably work on other Galaxy phones, but I'm telling you why. The reason why is because the app that is used with this is in the Samsung store. It's not available on the Google Play Store. You only can get it from the Samsung App Store. It's the new Gear 360 app. And because of this, if you have any other high-end phone, it could have been an iPhone, it could have been a blasted Mate 9, it can be a Pixel, no matter what it is. If you don't have the Samsung App Store on your device, you're not going to get the app that can control this. But otherwise though, you can do all your videoing and everything directly from the device once you have a memory card, but you just won't get that interface where you can look, preview and go through your videos and everything there on your phone. So that's the only downside I find with this Gear 360. The older one, you could get that app anywhere. It's on the Google Play Store, but not this new one. And for that reason, it's not wise for people who don't have a Galaxy phone to get this as yet. But apart from that, this is the most affordable 360 camera you can get on the market, and it's light, it's dust proof and water resistant to a certain extent, and it's very portable, very portable. And for that, if you are interested in getting those nice cool 360 videos that you see floating around on Facebook, where you can turn the camera this way and see around and see everything in the environment, this is the one. If you don't have a Galaxy phone or you don't have a Samsung phone, you might have to look elsewhere. Okay, thank you guys for watching, and that has been my full review on the Gear 360. It's a pretty nice device, and I really wish I could get one, because a lot of events I cover. It'd be nice to put it up on YouTube so you guys can see it in a 360 view, but hey, I'm just dreaming right now. Anyhow, folks, thank you guys for watching, and until next time, I'm Peyton Wilmot, and you have a blessed night. Peace.